My last video, I haven't uploaded it yet because I was very upset. And so I'm not sure if I'll even upload it. I was just kind of going through all of the emotions of everything. But pretty much come to terms with everything. And if I don't upload my last video, I'll just brief you real quick. I was going to go for the uterus saving surgery, is what I call it, the radical trachelectomy. And I was not a good candidate for it. Apparently my cancer is too invasive and a whole bunch of other things. So I was not a good candidate for that surgery. Which left me the choices of radiation and chemotherapy, or having the hysterectomy at the time of the cesarean, the lymph node dissection, I think it's called, and the uterine wall removal, something, I don't know. It's like the title of the surgery I'm having is like 5 years long. She said it's not like a regular hysterectomy where they just kind of go in and take everything out. This they have to like really go in, and it's just a lot. It's a lot more of carefully dissecting everything. So anyway, I just met with my doctor, my oncologist and surgeon, and I love her. I wish I would have met her under different circumstances. Well, actually I don't, because she's a really good doctor, so I'm glad she's my doctor. But she's one of those people that you meet and you're like, wow, I really like them. Like, I would hang out with them type of people. Like, she just makes you feel comfortable. Anyway, so I had my appointment today about the hysterectomy and the C-section of the baby. If I don't go into labor before Wednesday morning, the baby will be here by C-section, and it's scheduled for 7 in the morning, and they will, if anesthesia says it's okay and that I can get an epidural, what they'll do is they'll just give me an epidural for the C-section part, and James will be in the room, and they'll deliver the baby. My OBGYN will deliver the baby. And then, but my oncologist will be there. And a whole team of people will be there. There'll be NICU nurses there. There'll be my surgeon, her assistant, some other doctors. They told me there's going to be a whole team of people there for me. And for the baby, because we're actually delivering and having the surgery done in the OR and not in labor and delivery. So they need, they need nurses and doctors that are skilled in, major surgery, and then they need, labor and delivery nurses and such. So, and nurses that take care of babies. So anyway, there'll be a whole team of people there. So I'll hopefully get to see her be born, and then they will close up my uterus, and then that's when my oncologist and surgeon will step in, and she will take over from there, her and her assistant, Dr. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't say their names. So, anyway, yeah, so then I'll have the hysterectomy, which takes about 4 or 5 hours. If everything goes okay, 4 or 5 hours, and then if everything goes okay, I will wake up. And this is the great news, is that she knew one of my biggest concerns was that I wasn't going to be able to see the baby because we were going to be on 2 different floors, and that's what really worried me. So she said, even if I need blood transfusions and I end up in ICU for a little bit, once I'm better, like no matter what happens, once I am stable enough and I don't have a breathing tube in and blood transfusions went well and everything else, and I don't have a fever, anything like that, as long as I'm okay, it has arranged for them to move me to the postpartum floor, so I will actually be with the baby. So that is really, really exciting. I'm so happy about that. She said that, and then she would be taking care of me. Like she said they are not prepared for, you know, your kind of care. She said I will be taking care of you. So that is really cool that she's, you know, she didn't have to do that. She's gonna, you know, she had to pull strings and she's going out of her way to make sure that, you know, me and the baby will at least be able to see each other and bond and all that, and I won't lose any of that through everything else that my family's going through. At least, you know, we'll have that. So that was so nice of her. I just pray, everybody pray that the surgery goes well and I don't need anything extra, and I'm really hoping I don't have to end up in ICU at all. That would be wonderful. She told me to expect it, but I'm praying for a miracle here that I won't need it. So anyway, that is that, and everything else that comes after that is gonna be hard. You know, it's gonna be a couple weeks of some serious recovery, and I'm gonna need a lot of help. And you know, we won't know for sure. She said we will not know for sure if the surgery was successful, meaning if they got all the cancer, until the test results from the lymph nodes that they're gonna take come back, and that takes about a week after surgery. So we won't really know, and she won't know if anything else is a mess until she gets in there and looks around and sees what's going on with me. So anyway, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So anyway, if it hasn't spread to my lymph nodes, everything's gravy. I'll just recover, and then I'll go back and get my staples taken out, and I will see her every 2 months. I think she said every 2 months I'll go and get checked and make sure the cancer hasn't come back. For the first 2 years, I'll go every 2 months, and then after that, it'll be every 3 to 4 months or something. I don't know. Anyway, they'll be checking me for 5 years, and once I've been clean for 5 years, cancer-free for 5 years, then I'm all good. So, anyway, I'm excited again. I was very upset. Of course, things have not turned out how we wanted them to, but that's life. Things don't turn out how you think that they should sometimes, and your plans aren't always what happens, and it's just how it is. So there's nothing I can do about it, and I'm just trying to look forward to Juliana being here. So anyway, I feel so much better. I'm so happy about being on the postpartum floor. Like, that just like made my entire day. I feel like I can actually smile today. So anyway, that's my update, and hopefully the next video will be me holding the baby and showing her off, my healthy baby girl. So anyway, I've got some things to do today. We got a lot to do this weekend to get ready for the baby to get here. So anyway, I'm gonna go and do all those cool things and try and call my husband again. So alright, everyone have a great day.